You're doing Ralfy here, Ralfy Customs. We're continuing on with the relaxed filming of me over the Christmas period, getting my Dyna sorted. So let's look at the front mudguard mounts. Posted a short little video showing this is how I normally do it with it's a tube, basically. It's a posh bit of tube, but it's a tube, and I thought about machining something fancier than that, but there's an issue with the mounting knob being too close to the outside edges of these bosses on the forks. So if I make a regular tube, it'll hang out this end, look good that end, but it'll look shit this end. So I moved to machine a part with a flat in it, like that copies the shape of the forks. Unfortunately, that leaves it a gap here. Look, not a gap, but it's bigger than the mudguard is there. People did suggest putting it in the forge jaw now and tapering it down, which I think is a good idea. However, I can't quite get my head around the look of it getting skinnier towards the fork. Sorry, towards the mudguard. So I think what I'm going to do is make 4 of these. Yeah, I've already done a test piece, look. So I worked out how I want it, and just extend the bottom of the mudguard a bit. Just put a piece in. Yeah. There's also this shape that I'm probably going to fuck off. Probably going to cut that blacked out bit off to shape it nicer. So we're going to be fabricating on there anyway. I think that's the way. First of all, I'm going to make 4 of these anyway. So let's get on with that. As always, start off with the old bandsaw, cutting a chunk of material off. Yeah, come on baby. Nearly there. I never quite know when to start filming, so we can catch that dump, although that didn't really dump. Right now, we've got the blower on just to get the chill off. Got milling machine tooled up ready, and we're just running the lathe in slow mode, because it's good practice to get these things warmed up when it's cold. I won't keep the blower on all the time that I'm machining, and I will clean the lens so you don't get that glare. Righto, so bit of stock in there, we just cut off. Let's just face it up. Like so, nice and steady. And we need to go all the way because we're not going to actually be putting a hole in the centre there. Just going to zero my readout, and now we need to turn this down to 28mm. So touch on. Come on. And we'll take a light cut, and then we'll have a measure. So quick clean up, like so. And I reckon that's just under 30mm. So let's have a look, where are we? We are at, oh, just under 32mm, Ralph. 31.51. So, just set my readout, 31.51. X is 31.51. Enter. And we want 28, don't we? So, what we'll do, we'll get rid of that. We'll take a 2mm cut, so 40th out cut, which takes it down to 29.5. Really nearly, which is, come on, there. So we'll have that all the way along. We'll just rough that off, and then we'll come in with, we'll take the rest off on the second cut, and you can join me when we're nearly there. Right, here we go. That's 28mm. So I will just break that edge while it's still machining, like so. and we'll let that cut all the way down, then we'll part the piece off. Right, so we're coming with a parting off tool and we'll just touch on that face there, look. Like so. And we want, hold on, just changed my feed, I need to turn my feed. So we're in parting off mode, like so. And we'll move this along. We want the piece is 30mm, the tool's 3mm. So we want 33, but I would go 33 and a quarter. So 33.25, 32, 33.25 is there. I've just locked my fucking slide, locked my carriage off. And the thing with the aluminium is it gums up, so we need a bit of lube on, don't we? Ooh, it's thick. The lube's thick this morning with the cold. But I reckon we'll be right, look. So we'll have that parted off at 33.25. And once it is, we'll turn it around and face it off. So, come on, any minute now. Try and catch it. This will be a first, won't it? There we go, look at that, happy days. Right, with them four parted off, I've got one chucked up. I'm just going to clean the end up, so break that nipple off. Yeah. Just come out. Remember we left them 10th hour over, didn't we? Although, again, they're not a precision part. It's gives us a little bit to work with, so we can do that. Look, happy days. We'll break that edge. Nice and gently, and that has given us a blank to work from. So we're now going to make that into one of these. The reason I'm doing 4, although I've got one in my hand, is that this one's just 2mm short, just a little bit short. This test piece, we decided to go a little bit longer. So anyway, we'll get the others done and then we'll get over to the Bridgeport. Right, so you'll have to excuse the sound quality. I'm going to wander about a bit. Like I say, let me know in the comments how you feel about his style of filming. I'm just going to touch that on there, like that, park it and lock off the quill. And now we'll have that away. And I know that I need 400 thou off that face. So I've worked it out and written it on here that you can't see properly. Hold on, let me move you. So we know we're on 400 thou, so we're going to do 60 thou cuts times 6, which gives us 360. Then we're going to do one at 30 thou, which takes us to 390. And then we're going to do one at 10 thou, but we'll switch over to the fly cutter to get a nice finish, yeah? I can't leave you here, which is where I want you, because you're in the way of my handles. Look, I can't work the cross slide and I can't work the fucking bed and everything else, and the wind the knee up like me 60 thou at a time with the tripod sat where it is. So you're relegated to the fucking poor seats, I'm afraid. I've thought of a good way of getting you in. I've tried to think of a good way of positioning you where you're not in the way, and I can't find one, so sorry about that. Anyway, with that touching off there, we'll zero our knee. Bear with, I'll just set my dial on my knee to 0, which is there, and we'll go 60 thou up, which is excuse me, coming up at there, yeah, and we'll put a mark on to say that we've done 160 thou cut, and we'll get cutting. Right, I've got this 4-flute cutter in, and really I should be using a 2-flute, but I've got nothing fucking suitable like. We're going to run in with a 4-flute. It should be fine. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just, I'm sure a 2-flute would cut smoother like. There's your blows captain. Alright, that's one lot of 60 thou. All the way there, isn't it? 5 to go. So position the tool about halfway on the job. Wind the nail for another 60 thou. Mark another cut. That's 2 we've done. Well, we will have done. And away she goes. Nice and steady. Like so. So that's 2 cuts done. And you can join me again nearer the end. Right, we're on to the final one. I've moved you around. Quick squirt to WD. This is the last 60 thou cut. Just coming up now. 30 thou cut, not 60 thou cut. I'm going to quick readjust. This is the last roughing out cut at 30 thou. Yeah. We'll do this in short order, look. Zigzagging our way along. We don't have CNC, we have RNC. Ralfy controlled. There we go. So now we'll switch out to the fly cutter. We'll switch out to the fly cutter and make a final cut on that. Right, we've switched out to the fly cutter. Look, we've just touched on and then we've locked the quill off. Like, so we'll fuck that off out of the way. It's left a nice little light scribe line on the job, which is fine. We're going to wind the knee up 10 thou, which is there, and lock it off, and then move you into a better position and use the auto feed to cut that face off, to finish it off to the size light, you know. So let's fucking, where are you going to go? How's that? Is that alright? I do think that's alright. I think that's clearing the fucking job. We set it depth, didn't we, at height, put the auto feed on, give it a quick squirt of WD and send it. Let's see how this goes. Send it the right way, that'd help, wouldn't it? Right, we're not quite central there, but we've got enough span to get it. When we do the other 3, we'll take note and be sure to check that we're more central. Good. That's making a fucking lovely job of that. So wait for it to clear, which is there. Knock off our auto feed. Switch the machine off. Get this out of the way. And see if I can get in to undo that and show you. Yep. So there we go. I'll deburr this and I'll do the other 3. And then we need to put that offset hole in, don't we? Where it bolts through the fork. So that's 1 of those down, 3 to go. I'll do that off camera.
Don't forget, folks, our Fuck Stock stickers are now available in our Etsy store, link in the description below. Fuck Stock, you know it makes sense.
I know, with all 4 of those made, we've got one chucked up. We've got one in the vise on parallels, and we're using the edge finder to find the middle of it, yeah? So we've picked we've just eyeballed the widest bit of the job. Yeah, we're not too fussed, and we've zeroed out our Y. So we're going to touch on this and see when my wibbly wobbly deflects. Look. Keep watching that top bit, look. We'll wind a certain amount and it'll get smooth, Yeah, so it's just getting smooth, and then it'll fuck off. See how it's fucked off? So with zero, that, we'll have another go. Shaking like a shitting dog. Getting smooth, just deflected. There you go, near as fuck it is to swearing. Now, what we'll now do is have it away, look, round the back, and then sneak up on it from the other side. So we'll go back to zero on that Y, so we know we're on the same bit of the job, radius wise, like. So, oh, bit too far, Ralphy. Come on. Come on, baby. Zero will do, that will do. Oh, this is tricky shit, isn't it? Oh, trying to hit that zero is not easy. There we go. And now we do the same. So we wind it across. Yeah. That'll focus. There we go. Until that gets smooth, which is happening any minute now. Come on. Come on. Smooth now to me. To you. To me. And then it'll deflect. There. Just deflected. So we're on 31.87. Try again. Off with a wibbly wobbly. Onto smooth. Just deflects. 31.88. So we half that. Whatever half of that fucker is. Yeah. 31.88. So we'll call that 32. So we'll go 16. So we'll move that out of the way. And we'll wind that until it says 16. Sorry for the bad camera work. Oh, too far. And we now know that that is dead centre. Oh, near enough dead centre. What we're doing today. There. Right? So we zero it. Now we're dead in the middle. So what we need to do is come 11 mil from that edge. Right? The wibbly wobble is 4 mil. So we'll half that and go 2 mil more. So 13 mil from that edge will get us where we want. Same thing. So, right, so we're looking at the Y and we're going to go, the wibbly wobble is wibbly wobbling. Now it's smooth to me, just deflected. So we zero the Y, yeah, and have another go. Shaking like a shitting dog. It's a lot faster off camera. Until it goes smooth. And it should just deflect, and it's, there you go, just deflected. That'll do for me. So, what we can now do is have that up and out of the way. Just take the lock off. And move it. The 11 mil plus 2 is 13 mil. So, we'll go like this, look. 12. 13. And a fanny's hair. There, and that should get us exactly where we need to be. So we'll zero that out. We can always return to that zero to find the hole again. And because we've got 4 to do, we're going to set a stop. Oh, sorry for the bad camera. We're going to set a stop there, look. So we can just drop them back in and drill them. Right, well, that's set up. Put a pilot drill in, or centre drill, sorry, not a pilot drill. Give it a squib of lube and just pick into that if you can. Bear with, just sorting my handle out off camera. So, I'm reaching around the camera. So we just peck away into that, like so. And now we'll switch that out to the 8mm drill bit. Fucking get it. There we go. If I can get it in, I was going to say. I might have to. How high up's that? That's all the way up. Oh no, we're just on the straight shot. I could do with dropping the bed a bit, but some twats put the camera in the way. So we won't be doing that just yet. We will be tightening that up. Oh, wrong lube. Don't you hate it when you do that? And we will be drilling that through like so. So what I shall do is get this drilled all the way through and then show you the setup so I can repeat it. I'll show you how that works. There it is. So with that drilled through, we can get that out of the way for starters. Give everything a quick blow off. Let me get my airline on. Right, so, and have this part out. Oh, you might be in the way. No, I think I can just about get it without clouting you. There we go. And because we've got this stop on, we're in a good position to just do that look. And then tighten it up again. And we're against that stop, we're against the back edge. We should be absolutely hunky-dory to get this bad boy in. Like so. And chip away at that one. And bang on in the right spot, look. Can't be wrong. Sorted. Gee, there you go. So that's those four made, yeah. So that light off, look, it's glaring out a bit. Now we'll get them on, and we'll look about this thingy down here. I reckon we need 8mm. I've had a measure, and if this is 8mm deeper, it'll echo this. It'll have the same gap. So we're going to do that, and we'll probably fuck that off. And like I said, fuck that off when we're on to the refabbing the front mudguard. We have a little bit more work to do on the rear mudguard as well, but we'll do that I think in the next video. Here they are in situ, look. There's a little bit of undulation between the spacers and the forks, but fuck me, you know what, I wouldn't be happy with rustic. I think that would be going too far, but I think when that's all polished up, you know, if I'm going to start worrying about little bits like that corner, shaving that off and making it smooth, and then stamping this left forward, LF, on the inside or something, so I know it matches the fork, I think we're getting a bit too fucking anal. To be honest, I think they're fucking peachy once we're all polished up. And to be fair, when I'm polishing and fitting it up, I can always go fuck it and just heavily polish that top, you know, work that more with the mops, just to blend that in a little bit, which is what I'll probably do. There you go. Oh, I'm blocking the shot, look. That's another Christmas morning, yeah? So we made those spaces, we mounted it up. Next time we're in, we're going to fabricate. We're going to do a bit of fabrication on the stays there, on the bottom of the mudguard, where it bolts up. We're going to extend it, and we're going to fix those aluminium spacers with a couple of not grub screws, a couple of button heads or something. Sorry, I'm not getting my words out very well. It is Christmas. It just leaves me, as always, to say thanks for watching, everyone. If you like what you see, give me a thumbs up. Consider giving me a sub. Check out all the bumps in the description below. Yeah, follow along with this. It's going to be a nice one, and I will catch you on the next one. Big love, everyone, and I'll see you soon.